Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekahakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing His word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be sent around these articles that I got. First one's by HindustanTimes.com, and it's entitled Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass under fire for response to raging wildfires. Out here, if you don't know, now you know, right? And if you don't know, where you been? Because, you know, this is one of the most, in terms of recent natural disasters to hit, or if you want to call it that, or disasters to hit Babylon recently. You know, these fires going on out here in Los Angeles, really north, you know, primarily Hollywood, Burbank, the Pacific Palisades, and you know such. Turns out this is these fires that are happening. You know, currently as we speak, they could have been mitigated or prevented. You know, but due to policies, as we're about to get into an article, the mismanagement caused, you know, what you see, or played a part in what you see. Mayor Karen Bass faces criticism for her absence during the Los Angeles wildfire and budget cuts to fire department, which some blame for inadequate resources. See? So she made budget cuts to the fire department, right? I don't know if the article goes in, but it was somewhere to the tune of $16 million she cut, right? In the wake of the catastrophic wildfires that have ravaged Los Angeles, claiming over 1,500 properties, including several celebrity homes, and forcing more than 100,000 residents to evacuate, Mayor Karen Bass is facing mounting criticism for her leadership during the crisis. And, you know, she appears to be a black woman. Okay? And there you go, Eve and E. Right? The dynamic duo. Right? And they're both to blame because they both have terrible policies. If you know, as a governor and as the mayor of a city, you know, it's your responsibility to keep up just the basic maintenance on different things to prevent, catastrophes, right? But not in Babylon, right? Let me see. Criticism over the mayor intensified when reports revealed that crucial firefighting resources were stretched thin. Fire hydrants, and they let go of a lot of them during the pandemic. You know, for them not wanting to take a shot. You know, they didn't want to take that shot, so you know they got rid of a lot of them. And then this diversity, equity, and inclusion shit. You know, you got a bunch of women out there fighting fires. So we see how it's going, right? Fire hydrants in affected areas, including Pacific Palisades. And that's questionable because, you know, or you should question that, because we know Esau, he's always up to something. All right. And it's a small hat behind a lot of these things we seeing these days. You know, the Lord's putting a spirit on these elites to go for it, man. Right? Reportedly ran dry as first responders fought to control multiple blazes. Local residents have expressed frustration over the lack of water pressure during critical moments and are pointing fingers at Bass' office for budget decisions made earlier in her tenure. The controversy centers around Bass' decision to cut significant funding from Los Angeles fire departments. In the most recent budget cycle, Bass slashed $17 million from LAFD's funding, leaving the department with to cut as many, or leaving the department with $819 million for fiscal year 2024-2025 or 2023-2024. This reduction follows an earlier proposal to cut as much as $23 million. So she wanted to cut back more, right? She wanted to cut back even more, and this is the results of it. But she's not the only guilty party. You know, like I said, the dynamic duo, right? Eve and E. Whenever they get together, you know it's going to be a disaster. This is TimeZoneNews.com, an article entitled Los Angeles Fires, Fish Protections, and California Dam Removal Behind Water Woes, formed in the ways of a question, right? Multiple fires burned in Los Angeles County on Wednesday, prompting evacuation orders and warnings for thousands of residents. 5 people have died since the brush fires first broke on Tuesday. The Los Angeles County Sheriff Department said firefighters reported on internal radio systems that they were short on hydrants and water, right? So they were short on water, but as this article is going to get into, there is no reason this should have happened. Select it. Even as LA burns, Biden set to unveil last $500 million for Ukraine. Like, this is crazy, man. You know, they just doing it blatant and in your face, just, you know, seeing how far they can go. You know, they're really pushing the needle right now, man. As the city burns, they finna, you know, announce another $500 million for a foreign country to fight a war, right? In a Truth Social post, President-elect Donald Trump blamed California Governor Gavin Newsom's water management and environmental conservation policies for the crisis. Gavin Newsom refused to sign the water restoration declaration put before him that would have allowed millions of gallons of water from excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California, including the areas that are currently burning in a virtually apocalyptic way. Wow. So just absolute mismanagement and tomfoolery going on in the councils of Esau, Edom, man. Okay. At this point, you know, people are starting to see that their leaders are absolute morons. Okay. And honestly, Donald Trump he ain't no better. This is scriptures say what? As the king, so is the people. Pretty much. If the people are a bunch of degenerates, What are the leaders? Right? This is Isaiah 19 and 11. Surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings? Because look how they moving, man. You know? But they're so proud, man. That's what Trump is attempting. He's running his whole campaign, or he ran his whole campaign, right? And he's basing his whole regime on making America great again, right? He failed the first time, he's gonna fail again, right? Because for America to get to where it was only for the purposes of prophecy, and it's done everything in which it was prophesied to do. So there is no going back. This is the truth behind the matter. America, was nothing special, okay? It never has been anything really to set it apart outside of the Lord putting the spirit on you to conquer the world or these other nations, man. Where are they? Where are thy wise men? And let them tell thee now, and let them know what Yahweh Shema Shai of hosts hath proposed on Egypt, because he's trying to fight it, right? But it's all coming to light, man. That's why it's being exposed. Like, damn, these niggas' policies to save a fish, allegedly, to save a smelt. I don't even know what kind of fish that is. He was willing to jeopardize, people. and a lot of California is desert, so that water could have done a lot of good things, But instead, or a couple years ago, they passed a tax to tax people using water, right? But the whole time, he could have easily just had the water flow down from the north to fill the reservoirs and such. But, the princes of Zoan are become fools. The princes of Noph are deceived because they're greedy. They're greedy, and Esau, he has no character. All right, he's a greedy piece of shit. He's a nigger, right? And they should have never gave you niggas money, so he ain't gonna consider the people. Okay, he's purely thinking, how can he profit the most? Based off of certain laws and policies in place. How could he enrich himself? Right? They have also seduced Egypt, even they that are the stay of the tribes thereof. Yahweh Shema Shai hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Egypt, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, all across because this isn't nothing new. This is it's a new place and a new event, right? But it's not anything really different from what happened, in North Carolina a few months ago, right? And then you can even go back to as far as Katrina, right? At this point, as it likely is, this was just another money grab. And he burned parts, of North LA, pretty much Hollywood, that, I didn't even know they even had fires up there. The Hollywood Hills, but we know Esau, he's retreating. A lot is coming out about him. So he's trying to hide certain things, right? don't let a good, you know, thing go to waste, pretty much. You know, an opportunity go to waste to you know, further whatever he trying to do on the back end, hide his wickedness, right? As a drunken man staggereth in his vomit, because, you know, people, Egypt, Babylon, America, right, is drunk off its own bullshit. Okay, that Babylon Jews got to Babylon, right? As it did the rest of these nations, it was due to happen. Okay, because no society is gonna ever, no society is gonna ever prosper, truly prosper, with the policies and behavior as America has done. Okay, all the evil and wickedness and death, rape, robbery, murder, you know, it's not gonna happen. So this is just another example, right? This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And Esau is that base man. See, Esau wasn't because he was the most smart or he was the best guy. Like, no, the Lord just used him because he is the caveman, ooga booga, you know, not taking baths, an absolute fool, man. Esau is a damn idiot. Okay, and it's starting to show. All right, you've been exposed, man. There's nothing special about you. You just have another kingdom that was set up to serve a purpose, and now that the purpose is over, the Lord could do away with you, and now is on to what? The kingdom of heaven, man. You know, out with this nigga, in with righteousness. Okay, it's tired. All this shit is, you know, it's over, man. And this is the beginning of the end. We're witnessing the downfall of Esau Edom's America, right? This is 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, right? And these are the miseries that are and the plagues and the birth pains that are spoken of in throughout the scriptures, right? That are going to be happening in the latter days. Okay, all throughout the earth, and but specifically here in America, it's getting real bad, man. It's gonna get worse, right? We ain't seen nothing yet. You know, who walks in greater proud or in greater pride than an American? Nobody, right? So the Lord's he's visiting, and things are only gonna intensify more and more for him from here on out. And with the honor of all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shem El Shaddai, Shem Rakah Kodash Wa Abba Babal, and DTA DTN.